Hello, Angie. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. Good. And you?
I am good, thank you. I'm going to share my screen to start the class.
Okay.
Can can you watch my screen?
Yes, teacher. I see the screen.
Okay, this is a weekly class. The topic for today is study tips. My name, is Zuli Tejada Reales. The first things that we're going to do is to watch a video and listen the video because I'm going to ask you some questions about the video.
Okay.
Let me share the sound of the video. Tell me if you can listen the video.
Yes, teacher. I listen.
Okay, perfect.
We all know how to learn, don't we? After all, we've been learning for a long time. But stop a moment. Very often we focus on what we're learning, not how. Knowing how to learn is important. You can reduce your workload and get better results. Interested? Of course. So, what's the shortcut to success? Here's the bad news. There's no single path. Good news? You can find the way that's right for you. How? Reflect. This means to think deeply about yourself, not look at yourself in the mirror, so you can understand how you learn best. Let's go back in time. Think about a good learning experience in the past. Why was it good? And a bad one? What were the difficulties? How did you feel? And what about now? Which aspects of study do you struggle with? What comes easily? You can keep a learning journal as you continue studying to understand your strengths and weaknesses. And consider your motivation for studying. You'll begin to understand yourself better. All this can help you prioritize and to make a study plan, including selecting the best tools for you. Not those kind of tools, study tools and techniques. Why not pause the video and look them up? There are lots more. And we're here to help you learn how to learn. In this series of videos, you'll get practical tips on note-taking, thinking critically, writing assignments, managing your time, and lots more. Because once you know how you learn best, you're in the driving seat.
Okay, the video is ended. Angie,
Okay.
tell me what was the video about?
Okay. The video is about um techniques or tools for studying.
Yes.
Demonstrate different tools, for example, mind maps and flashcards, memory palace, and write the strength and where I don't know how to just say debilidades. Weakness, yes. And weakness. And then, and after write como un plan.
Yes, it's the same in English.
No more. Okay.
Okay, Angie, let me ask you something. When you study, do you think or do you plan a strategy to study, or how do you study?
My strategy
Yes.
is study in the night because in the day and the afternoon and morning I work and play with my daughter, prepare the food.
Okay, I understand. That is good. Some people like to study in the afternoon, in the night. It depends on the time that we have free, I think. Some people think that there is more concentration in the nights. I don't know, I respect that. In my case, I think that in the night, when I am reading something, I get asleep. It's difficult for me to study in the night. So there are difficult. Yes, I get asleep when I reading. I feel I sleeping. I don't know. I don't like to study in the night. Okay, let's continue. Can you read this, please?
Okay, study tips. Reading. Organize your study space. Use flow charts and diagrams. Practice on all exams. Explain your answers to others. Organize study groups with friends. Take regular breaks. Snack on brain food. Plan your exam day.
Can you tell me what of these tips do you do or do you apply?
Organize my study pace, use diagrams,
Yes.
organize study groups with friends, and take regular breaks. It's
Yes, that
necessary
is
for
very
me.
for me.
And plan my exam day.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your tips, Angie. Everybody, I think they have to play the method or the strategy to study, because I think we have to focus on what we're going to study. So let's continue with the speaking time. Tell me, Angie, about your study tips one more time. The principal study tips.
Okay, teacher. The principal study tips. Sometimes I study at night and sometimes in the early morning. Depend my my energy. And the other tip is take different break in the time of study.
Yes.
Other tip is write in the paper sheet different diagrams or mapas mentales, se me olvidó cómo se dice.
Mental map or mind map. Yes, mind map.
Okay. Other tips. ¿Qué pusiste?
Okay. Another is, do you like
Other tip is study. Sometimes I study at night with two inmates, Mayerly and Paula. I know in the university, pues en algunos tiempos estudiamos.
Yeah. Sometimes.
And no more.
Okay, that is good. Thank you for your answer. You answered everything of these questions that are here. So let's continue with the listening. Let me show you what we're going to do. What do you see in this picture?
It's an exam. And it's a class. It's a class.
Okay, I'm going to share the listening. Please pay attention, Angie.
Okay, teacher.
You always get good marks at school. You're lucky. I study, but I don't always get good marks.
I'm not lucky. I know how to study. I always do 3 things. Do you want to know them?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Number 1, always study in a quiet place.
I usually study in my bedroom. It's very quiet.
Number 2, have a clear desk.
Right, a clear desk. My desk isn't clear. There are lots of papers and books and pens on it.
Well, that isn't very good.
What's tip number 3?
Have lots of breaks. I always study for 30 minutes. Then I have a break for 5 minutes. I move my arms and legs and drink some water. Then I study again for 30 minutes.
I never have a break. I sometimes study for 2 or 3 hours.
That isn't a good idea. It's important to get up and move your body.
Okay, thanks. Next time I think I can get good marks.
This recording was brought to you by the British Council. To find others like it, visit www.
Angie, do you want to hear one more time?
Yes, teacher, please.
Okay.
You always get good marks at school. You're lucky. I study, but I don't always get good marks.
I'm not lucky. I know how to study. I always do 3 things. Do you want to know them?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Number 1, always study in a quiet place.
I usually study in my bedroom. It's very quiet.
Number 2, have a clear desk.
Right. A clear desk. My desk isn't clear. There are lots of papers and books and pens on it.
Well, that isn't very good.
What's tip number 3?
Have lots of breaks. I always study for 30 minutes. Then I have a break for 5 minutes. I move my arms and legs and drink some water. Then I study again for 30 minutes.
I never have a break. I sometimes study for 2 or 3 hours.
That isn't a good idea. It's important to get up and move your body.
Okay, thanks. Next time I think I can get good marks.
This recording was brought to you by the British Council. To find others like it, visit www.britishcouncil.org/Learn English Teens.
Okay, Angie, are you ready to do the exercise?
Okay, teacher. But I understand so.
Don't worry. Tell me if you are completely sure, or let's do something. Check this question, and I will put the record again.
Okay. Ben studies but doesn't do well.
Okay. Ben usually studies.
Um, at home.
On Ben's desk, there are
paper, books, and pens.
Katie,
Kathy.
Dígame por favor qué está pasando porque no lo escucho.
Kathy.
Dígame, ¿puede buscar qué pasa? Pero
Studies for
¿me escuchas,
30 minutes.
okay. When Ben studies,
When Ben studies, he has 2 or 3 breaks for each hour. Yes.
Okay, let's finish. 800%. 8%, sorry. 80%. You only have one bad answer, but the rest is correct. And that was the last answer. But don't worry, it was good. You have a good listening. Let's do this exercise, Angie.
Okay.
Put the ideas in the correct group. Good ideas and bad ideas.
Good ideas. Get up and move your body.
I don't know what happened.
Creo que toca arrastrarla.
Okay.
Okay, have a clear desk in good idea.
Okay, what else?
Se van borrando, profe. Se borró la anterior.
No, God. Okay, ready.
Okay, and play loud music while you study is a bad idea.
Sure.
And study for 2 or 3 hours without a break. Is bad idea. I don't know. See, bad.
Okay, continue.
Okay, study in a quiet place is a good idea.
What else?
And stay in your chair when you take a break. It's a bad idea. And have lots of papers and books on your desk is a good idea. And the last, take lots of breaks. It's a bad idea.
Yes. Let's check. Let's finish here. Take a lot of bread is a good idea. Oh my God. For me, not bad. Okay. It's
Yo
good
sí.
to have a lot of break.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue with this. Study tip, fill the gaps with the word from the box. You always have
Bueno, you always have good. Siempre que-
Angie, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I read the sentence and the words. Number three. I usually study in my bedroom. It's very it's very quiet. Okay, the number 4. I move my arms and
Ya
body.
estamos terminando, dile a tu nena que ya estamos terminando.
Ya le estoy.
Don't worry.
Yes.
This is the last activity.
I know. My arms and legs. Legs. No body. It's legs. And the number
Okay.
5 is body.
Okay.
Okay, next time I think I can get 3 marks. Number 6, 3 marks.
Number 1, number 2.
And number 2 is good.
And this is number 1. Okay, let's finish. Here goes good, and here goes 3. But it's okay. Don't worry. Angie, let's finish the class for today. I know that you are busy with your daughter, and we finished all the material for today because you were the only one person that was here in the class, and when there is your person, the class there, when there are more than 2 persons in the class or 2 people in the class. And don't worry, we finished for today. I am really happy that you were here in my class because you are a responsible girl. And thank you for being
Thanks,
here.
teacher. Okay, teacher. Thanks for your passion and your time.
Okay, Angie, thank you. Bye bye. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, teacher. Thanks. ¿Cómo digo cuando que tengas también una buena tarde?
Have a good afternoon too.
Okay. Have a good afternoon too.
Excellent.
Okay, teacher. Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye, Angie.
Bye.